Hey folks! Have you ever thought about working from your usual desktop setup but near the ocean? Or up in the mountains for a week? Or maybe you want to take a trip across a few states but still sleep in your own bed and have all the comforts of home with you? Well, I might have a solution for that. This is an RV. And today we're shifting gear from our main home to our mobile home. Welcome to our Entrada 2026 review. This video has two parts. In the first half, we will cover how we bought the RV, why we choose this model, and give you a full walkthrough. In the second half, we will get into the tech inside and all the projects we've already done. So feel free to use timestamp if you are interested in one part. So why? Ever since we moved to the United States, we had this idea that one day we would follow a bit of the American dream. Get a mobile home, travel around, work remotely, and enjoy ocean and mountains view right from where we live. Well, many years later, we finally pulled the trigger and bought an RV. If you are not super familiar with the motorized RVs, there are three main types. Class A, the big luxury ones, basically giant buses. Class B, smaller compact vans, think Mercedes Sprinter conversions. And Class C, built on top of commercial chassis like Ford or Chevy with that overcab section. There are also towable RVs, but that's out of scope for this video. We actually considered quite a few options. Our first idea was to buy a Mercedes Sprinter and convert it ourselves into camper van. But after doing the math, it didn't really make sense. The van alone is around 70,000, and then you're easily spending another 50,000 plus 4 to 6 months of work to build it out properly. Or you pay 200,000 or more for a ready-to-live-in van, which is insane. Then we looked at the used market here in California. We visited a few dealerships and quickly realized that a 3 to 5 year old Class C would cost us around 70 to 75,000 before taxes, fee, and any maintenance plan. So we expanded our search nationwide and found something interesting in Texas. Brand new RVs starting at around 70,000. To be honest, we didn't overthink it. We literally bought tickets to Dallas for the next evening. The red-eye flight, Uber to Alvarado, and we ended up at a massive RV dealership. Probably over 1,000 units on a site. Huge selection. This isn't a sponsorship. There are likely many similar dealers in the US, but not in California. Since this was our first RV, we didn't want to go all in on something super expensive. We were not even 100% sure we would love the lifestyle yet. So we kept it simple and defined a few requirements. No slide-outs, less complexity, fewer things to break. Under 28 feet, ideally around 25. Space to work, which means a table and sitting place. Decent sized for an RV, bathroom and shower. The Entrada 210NS was actually the cheapest option at around 70,000 and it checked all the boxes. So we bought it and then immediately started our road trip back home. It was honestly a great experience. About 1,800 miles, stay in 4 RV parks across 4 states and 7 days on the road. What do we actually get? This RV is built on a Chevy Express 3500 chassis with the 6.6-liter V8 engine. It produces 401 horsepower and 464 pound-feet of torque. The total allowed weight is just over 12,000 pounds. It's about 24.5 feet long and a bit over 11 feet tall, so not huge like a Class A, but also not as compact as Class B vans. For water we have 35-gallon fresh tank, 39-gallon gray tank, and 39-gallon black tank. From our experience, gray tank lasts about 1 day with normal use like showers and dishes, and black tank about 3 days. It also has a propane tank used for water heating and heating the cabin in cold weather. For power, we have 3 sources: 30 amp shore power, 4.5 kilowatt gas generator, and one very small 12-volt battery. And it's solar ready, which basically means the wiring is there, but no panels installed yet. Let's start the tour outside. On the left side, we have generator, propane tank, water, electricity, sewer hookups, some storage compartments. On the right side, a lot more storage. Water heater exhaust, furnace exhaust, and a motorized awning, which is super useful on hot, sunny days. At the back, there is a ladder to the roof, where you will find a 15,000 BTU AC unit and a few vents with 12-volt fans and 4G antenna. Moving inside, the kitchen is mid-sized with 3-burner cooktop, full-size sink, microwave, and 12-volt fridge with a freezer. Across the kitchen, there is a dinette and a wardrobe closet, plus plenty of overhead storage. In the front, above the cab, there is a queen-size bunk bed and a TV on a swing arm. In the back, we have main queen bed on one side and bathroom on the other. The bathroom includes shower with retractable curtain, separate toilet behind the door, and sink with a mirror. Improvements. That is the base RV. Now let's talk about improvements, because this channel is all about project, whether it's a house or a mobile one. Let's go from easy to more involved, but before, please like and subscribe. It's only one way to support us and keep motivated. Easy upgrades. Stuff anyone can do. Self-adhesive hooks for towels, key, and other small items. Paper towel holder. Soap dispenser. Toilet brush and holder. Bedside phone and glasses shelves. These are all small things, but they make daily life much easier. Moving to medium project. As another project, we added PVC tile backsplashes in kitchen, bathroom sink area, and lower bathroom walls. It's not hard, believe me, just time consuming, as you need to measure and cut all these tiles. Don't forget to caulk your backsplash too. Moisture is the biggest enemy in RVs, so anything that helps protect surfaces is worth it. Ending up with the large project. Media system and soundproofing. Like most budget RVs, this one cuts corner, especially in the cabin. On our drive from Texas to California, one thing became obvious immediately. Road noise was insane and audio quality is terrible. It honestly Sounded like sitting in an airplane fighting wind at 10,000 feet. So we prioritized two upgrades. One of them, new media system. We replaced the stock unit, which looks straight out of 90s, with the modern Android head unit supporting Apple CarPlay and Android Auto. And second upgrade is sound insulation with speaker replacement. To reduce road, tire and wind noise, we started with the doors. Process was not as easy as a time-lapse make it look, but not terrible. We removed door panels and moisture barrier. We added multiple layers of sound deadening and vibration dampening material. Since we were already there, we upgraded the speakers too. The stock ones were honestly some of the worst I've ever heard. We installed component speakers with dedicated woofers and tweeters. Install is pretty straightforward. Mount speakers, connect plus to plus and minus to minus. Quick tip: you can use a 9-volt battery to check polarity. If the speaker cone moves outward, polarity is correct. If the cone moves inward, the polarity is reversed. For tweeters, we cut holes in the door panel and mounted them cleanly. Then added more insulation layer, reassembled everything and tested. Big difference. Now it's more pleasant to spend 4+ hours on the road. Moving to tech part. Of course, it wouldn't be our RV without a small but powerful network and Homelab setup. Honestly, this setup would work great even in a small apartment. All links are in the description. For internet, we're using Starlink Mini. And honestly, it's amazing for RV life. We're getting around 180 to 200 megabits with low enough latency for a Zoom call. Since I work remotely, reliable internet is critical, and this fully delivers. The heart of the network is the Ubiquiti Dream Router 7. It's an all-in-one router, switch, Wi-Fi 7 access point. It runs the unified ecosystem, including network and protect, and for a small space like this, honestly, overkill, in a good way. For surveillance, we're using Ubiquiti G4 Instant Camera. It's a compact Wi-Fi camera with 2K resolution, wide angle and two-way audio. Awesome choice for small surveillance space. It connects directly into the unified system and records on the UDR7 as an NVR. We also have a small server, Beelink ME Mini. This tiny server has Intel N95 CPU, 12 GB of RAM, and 6 NVMe storage spaces. It runs through NAS with the VM for services. Very power efficient, only a few watts at idle. Right now, we mainly use it as a shared storage, but there is a room for small experiments. And finally, for workspace, we added a 27-inch 4K monitor with USB-C power delivery. So, one cable to the laptop and you have a full workstation inside the RV. So what's the conclusion? That was a full tour of our Entrada 210NS and a look at the upgrades we've already done. If you are into this kind of content, hit this like and subscribe button. We've got a lot more planned for you. We're thinking about full off-grid Victron power system upgrade or maybe a mini rack for the Homelab. Let me know in the comments below, what would you build in this setup? A few projects done, hundreds more to go. See you in the next one.